You are watching J-Hawks High School Athletics on the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. We welcome you to the upper patio above the South Gym in Jesup, where your J-Hawks play host to the Grundy Center Spartans. Good evening, I'm Luke Baldwin, going it alone tonight, at least for the first of our men's and women's doubleheader, as our usual play-by-play man, Nate Clayberg, is out on assignment. And for the men's game, for the second half of this doubleheader, you have the pleasure of listening to two recent Jayhawk grads. Carson Leenow and Camden Oshner will be in the house to bring you that game, so you can look forward to that. I am, of course, sharing the patio with on-site producer Anthony Baugh and camera operator Eric Clark. Tonight's matchup is an out-of-pod contest between two Northeast Iowa Cedar League teams. The Grundy Center Spartans, led by head coach Matt Lindeman, currently sit at 2-6 on the season, with their two wins coming against East Marshall and Sumner Fredericksburg. Leading the Spartans in scoring is junior Carly Willis, averaging 14 points per game. Willis also leads her team in rebounds, pulling down nearly 9 per game. Juniors Ellery Luring and Lucy Lebo round out the bulk of the scoring at 10 and 8, respectively. Luring and junior Lainey Dole lead the Spartans in assists, each dishing out 2.5 per game. Your hometown Jayhawks, led by coach Jordan Conrad, are currently 4-3 on the season. Conrad and company look to start the new year with a win over the Spartans after dropping their final game before break to Sumner Fred. The Jayhawks are led in scoring by senior Lainey Pilcher, averaging nearly 26 points per game. The offense definitely runs through Pilcher, as she will attack early and often. Pilcher also leads the team in rebounding, grabbing nearly 10 per outing. Also keep an eye out for sophomores Olivia Nesbitt and Peyton Bowes, both averaging nearly 8 points per game, but are capable of scoring in bunches if left unchecked. Junior Adriana Bolden and Pilcher are both dishing out just under 2.5 assists per game for the Jayhawks. Again, this is Luke Baldwin bringing you live Nickel women's basketball action on the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. We will now turn things over to PA announcer Dan Fox for the game's starting lineups.
By supporting your team, respecting the abilities of the opposition, and the decisions of the officials, you can create an environment that is reflective of the community. Be a class act, be a good sport, be a winner in a game of sportsmanship. Please welcome tonight's game officials, Gary Bontrager, Seth Ekowitz, and Miles Fortengruber. Now, the starting lineup for the Spartans. A junior, number 5, Lucy Lebo. A junior, number 15, Lainey Dole. A junior, number 23, Ellery Lurie. A senior, number 33, Abby Lindeman. And a junior, number 35, Carly Willis. The Spartans are coached by Matt Lindeman.
right, welcome back to the J-Hawks Sports Network as we are set to kick off action between the Grundy Center Spartans and your Jesup J-Hawks. Run through the starting lineup real quick for the Spartans. We've got junior Lucy Lebo at guard, junior guard Lainey Dole, junior guard Ellery Luring, senior forward Abby Linderman, and junior center Carly Willis. And a little snafu with the tip-off there. Goes out of bounds off of Grundy Center, so Jesup will take over. Jesup starting senior Lainey Pilcher, sophomore Peyton Bowes, sophomore Olivia Nesbitt, senior Sailor Youngblood, and junior Adriana Baldwin as the Spartans steal the ball back from the Jayhawks. That was Carly Willis. Carly, of course, the leading scorer for the Spartans. And they go into Willis quickly, who kicks it back out. Spartans work it around the top. Looking to find a seam on this Jayhawk defense, what they do, but Willis will sail out of bounds with the ball. It'll turn back over the Jayhawks. As we see, actually that was Luring that the ball went out with. Peyton Bowes bring the ball up the field, or up the court over to a little bit of everybody here. Sorry, I'm still getting my basketball voice, so I'm not going to try to keep up with the action. You guys can see it right in front of you. I'll just try to call out a few things here and there. Again, my typical play-by-play man, Nate Clayberg, is out in the field this evening, so it's always kind of an interesting ordeal when it's just one person up here, or I should say when it's just me up here. Ellery Luring with the rebound score for the Spartans to get the action going. Quick turnover by Jesup. And another quick turnover back to Jesup. Lainey Pilcher on the run. She will likely take it to the hoop, and she does. They're going to call it travel before the shot. Pilcher not happy about that call. Sage Bain in for Olivia Nesbitt, which I didn't know how much we'd see Olivia tonight. She sprained her ankle pretty good in the, I believe it was either the last game right before break or maybe it was a practice. But it was a high ankle sprain. She's still nursing that, so I don't know how much we'll see her tonight. Pilcher on the move again. Kicks out to Bolden. Up top to Bowes, down to Sage Bain, who takes the long shot, no good. Rebound, Spartans, and we're going to see a foul. The foul is going to go against Sailor Youngblood, as we see Peyton Youngblood come in for Adriana Bolden, as well as Scout Cohagen come in for Sailor Youngblood. Pilcher playing some pretty aggressive defense up top. Probably lucky she didn't get called for a foul, but Sage Bain is right there to take care of that one, as she will follow the driving Carly Willis. Carly again averaging about 14.5 points for the Spartans on the season, so she is likely going to get hers. Misses the front of the two-shot foul, but does convert the second. 3-0 Spartans with 5:45 to play in the first. Good-sized crowd for the Jayhawks tonight. Going to have a travel. Sage Bain turns it over back to the Spartans. Good-sized crowd for the Jayhawks tonight. The home stands almost completely full. Nice student section. And it appears that the Spartans brought a fair amount of folks with them. Willis with the 2. Grundy Center full court press so far to try to get Jesup out of sorts. Pilcher with the 10-footer, no good. Jesup just moving a little slower than the Spartans overall right now. That ball's going to go off of Lainey Dole. Turn it over to the Jayhawks. Emma Bowes, the freshman Emma Bowes, into the game for her older sister Peyton Bowes. Just a year separating those two, and of course there is a third Bowes, Jaden, also a freshman, a twin with Emma, a twin to Emma, I should say. Drive with some contact, no foul on the play, just a out of bounds. Ellery Luring inbounds to Willis. Nice block by the Jayhawks. Bain with the rebound. She's going to get fouled from behind. That's foul's going to go against the junior Lucy Lebo. Her first team foul for the Spartans. As always, I apologize to the opposing team's family and friends. Do the best I can with the names, and for certain, my best is probably far from accurate more often than not. Another foul on Grundy. That again is going to go against Lebo, her second. So two quick fouls for the junior. So it'll be interesting to see how long Coach Lindemann rolls with her in the game. If he gets her out of there, keep her fresh, or I guess out of further foul trouble for the remainder of the game. Lainey Pilcher with the drive, little floater, and got it. So Jesup on the board. 2-5 with 4 minutes to go in the first. Nice ball movement by the Spartans. They will turn that over. Sage Bain gets in the middle of the passing lane there. Jump ball. Sailor Youngblood and Adriana Bolden back into the game. They'll replace Cohagen and Pilcher. We also had Callie Aldrich coming to the game for the Spartans. Callie, the girl you see at the top of the, she's on the far top of the press right now, pink headband. She is a freshman guard for the Spartans. Sailor Youngblood with the nice move, but denied by Willis. Long shot by Lebo, no good. She's going to drive it underneath and I believe step out. No, they're going to call foul. Foul's going to go against Sage Bain. Sage's second of the night. Peyton Bowes and Olivia Nesbitt back in for Emma Bowes and Sage Bain. So again, we're probably going to see quite a bit of Bain tonight, or at least more often than maybe we usually do with the injury to Olivia Nesbitt's ankle. I imagine Olivia would like to go the whole game, but there are some others on staff helping to make that decision, make sure she makes the appropriate decision for the long-term health of her ankle. And anyone who's ever operated with a severely sprained ankle knows that that's not fun or all that mobile. Grundy really doing a nice job working the ball around the perimeter, finding those seams and attacking them when they see them. Nice pass off to Willis. Bobbles a little bit back up the top to set things up. Back inside, she's going to take a shot and will get the roll. Peyton Bowes with the shot, no good. Casual observer might suggest that Jesup needs to step up their intensity a bit here. And by that, move your feet, not your hands. Got to make things a little more difficult on these Spartans. Cohagen just checked back into the game for Sadler Youngblood. That shot by, I believe that was Luring. The foul goes a bit against Lindemann, the senior forward. Dole with the cross-court pass. Good look by Aldrich. Couldn't get it through there, had a Jayhawk foot in the way. Will stay with the Spartans after the kick. Carly Lynch, a freshman guard, checks in. For the Spartans, she will replace Luring. Big shot by Carly Lynch. Comes off the bench and instantly drops a 3-2. While Jesup continues to just struggle mightily from really anywhere. Peyton Bowes with the runner. Let's see if that can open things up for the Jayhawks as we close in on the final seconds of the first quarter here. Coach Matt Lindemann calls a timeout. 30 seconds, talk things over with the squad. He was getting dangerously close to not making it across that center stripe within 10 seconds. So again, the Jayhawks trailing the Grundy Center Spartans 17-4 with just over 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Definite dramatic difference in intensity levels between the two squads right now. The gals in purple are playing as though they want it more than the gals in white currently. Nice steal by Peyton Bowes. She's going to run it all the way in and make it. Tried to draw the foul. Kelly Aldrich with smart defense did not play into that. Good pressure by the Jayhawks. Laney up with it, blocked, but does get fouled. That foul is going to go against Carly Lynch. And so Laney will go to the line to shoot two. That's just Carly's first of the evening. Gets the first. Lebo back into the game for the Spartans. She'll replace Aldrich. And for the Jayhawks, we've got Emma Bowes and Sadler Youngblood back into the game, and they will replace Olivia Nesbitt and Scout Cohagen. Scout Cohagen, of course, the junior center for the Jayhawks this year. First year playing for the Jayhawks. She is the daughter of our new superintendent, which I've heard nothing but good things about so far. So good to have Superintendent Cohagen on staff, and good to have his daughter on the court. And I understand he's got several kids that all or some of them play various sports. So it'll be fun watching them as they come into the high school programs here. Cohagen back into the game. She's going to replace Bose and Nesbitt back in as well. Likely to increase our chances of a defensive rebound here. We do get the rebound, so no easy putbacks for the Spartans. And Jesup can finish the quarter strong, 17-8. Obviously, still a substantial difference in between those two scores, but certainly the last minute and a half of that game saw the Jayhawks increase their level of intensity, get some additional points on the board, and just put a better product on the floor for the fans to watch, and more importantly for themselves. Leading scorer for the Jayhawks is split between two, Lainey Pilcher and Peyton Bose, both sitting with 4 apiece, and they account for all 8 of Jesup's points. If you can do the math there, I think that checks out. And then on the opposite side of the scoreboard, we've got, let's see, we've got, I gotta give me a minute to check names, Kayla Lynch with 3 points, Lindemann with 2, and then leading scorer Carly Willis with 5 points. So there's another, that gets us to 10. There's another 7 points out there, but unfortunately I don't have a statistician on staff, and Anthony Boz just looking at his Facebook feed, so he's of no help at all. Olivia Nesbitt on the far side there, inbounds to Peyton Bose. See if the Jayhawks can continue their late surge of the first quarter into the second and on. Pilcher with the drive. She will get fouled on that drive. That foul is going to go against Willis. That is, I stand corrected. That foul will go against Lynch. Lynch's second foul. Laney does make two free throws, and they will drop quickly into a full court press. It's not kind of a full court press. See Coach Jordan clapping violently on the bottom of your screen here, which typically means get intense, girls, get after it. Pilcher on the runaway. She's going to take it up. No foul. I think that was a good no call. The ball should stay with the Jayhawks, and it does. Bounced off a Spartan ankle. Bose inbounds to Olivia Nesbitt. Olivia can't get off the ground. I don't know if that was the ankle or if she got touched a little bit on that, but not what we're used to out of Olivia. She's a tall kid and can get up. Jump ball, that's going to stay with the Spartans. Lynched inbounds underneath. And Lindemann back into the game replacing Lynch. So Lindemann will actually inbound the ball underneath. Saylor with the rebound. Olivia Nesbitt clears it, and then to Pilcher. Adriana Bolden for the 3, no good. Rebound, Youngblood. Peyton Bose will try a 3, no good. And back to the Spartans. Ring attempting a three, hit the backside of the rim and bounced out. But there was a push on the play, and that's going to go against Lainey Pilcher, Lainey's first of the evening. As we see Lebo head to the bench, and I've got to see who came in for her here. I think it was Dole. Errant pass by the Spartans, intercepted by Bose. Works to get it across that center stripe. Olivia Nesbitt considers the three. Peyton Youngblood, Scout Cohagen, and Sage Bain will come in for the Jayhawks after the timeout. This is a full timeout called by Coach Matt Lindeman and the coach of the Grundy Center Spartans. Jesup has managed to bring that score within 7, 10-7, as we still kind of see a, I don't know if we should call this a monotonous, fairly sloppy first half. Neither team doing a great job of maintaining control of that ball. Jesup has picked up the pace a little bit, so that's good to see, and I got to think that makes Coach Conrad and Pilcher and Oberhauser a little more pleased about what they're seeing. Coach Conrad, or excuse me, Coach Pilcher and Coach Oberhauser, both on the bench for the JV girls game, which happened right before this one. The JV was able to get the win. It was about a 10-point win. I can't recall what the final score was. But it's always nice to walk away with a victory, no matter what level. Peyton Youngblood underneath to inbounds. She will go to Peyton Bose. Lainey Pilcher will drive the lane. Nothing there. Going to kick back out to Bose for the deep three. Nothing but net. There you go, Bose. More of that, please. All right, Jesup back into the full court press. I think that press may be more about just slowing them down a little bit with the now that we've got the shot clock involved in high school sports here in Iowa. Even if you can slow that ball down a little bit as it comes up the court, it makes things tougher on the offense when they don't have as much time to run that play. Although that time we did see the Spartans get a nice easy basket inside. And it is just a back and forth affair here. Nobody seems to want to hang on to this ball. It is going to go back to the Spartans after touching about 14 different players on that series. Peyton Bose out of the game. Her sister Emma Bose in for her. Spartans continue to do a nice job of moving the ball, trying to get that defense off balance. Cross-court pass, nothing there. Jesup doing a good job of guarding the inside. But then just like that, Callie Aldridge makes them pay from the outside with a nice little jumper. Sage Bain with the drive on the opposite end, no good, but will draw the foul. That foul's going to go against Abby Lindeman. Stand corrected, that foul will go against Carly Willis. Carly's first foul of the night. Sage Bain can't connect on that first shot. See if she can drop the second one. And she is unsuccessful. Laney Pilcher there for the tie-up. I think, oh, I thought that was, yeah, it's to the Spartans. I was thinking it was our turn on the jump ball. Again, this is J-Hawk Sports, or J-Hawk Basketball, coming to you live from the J-Hawk Sports Network, brought to you from Heartland Technologies here in Jesup. The voice you hear is mine, Luke Baldwin. It's been mine since I was born. But there is a voice you're not hearing tonight, Nate Clayberg. He is out there somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at, but I miss him, because this job becomes significantly harder and less interesting with just one person up here. Fortunately, you got a basketball game to watch, which is the real point. Spartan 3, no good. It's going to be a foul. That's going to be against Willis. Her second foul. So it would be great if we could get maybe 3 fouls on Willis here in the first half. Now they keep playing games with me. That's what I thought it was. It was Luring with the foul. Adriana Bolden checks in game for the Jayhawks. Olivia Nesbitt also back in. Laney Pilcher just set to shoot 2. 1-1, but she did get the first, so she'll get a second. She'll get that. So Jesup, they were on track to bring this thing a bit closer, but every time they get close, they have a little breakdown in defense, or the Spartans just make a timely shot, and we can't seem to close that gap. As we see that was Linneman driving to the hoop. She will draw a foul. Carly Lynch. Luring. I'm going to get it right eventually. That is Luring at the foul line. Bowes in for Bowes, Peyton for Emma. Luring no good on the second. Quickly back up to the court. Ah, boy. Girls, take care of that basketball. Ball back into the hands of Peyton Bowes. Just really struggling to make good passes or hang on to the ball, period. That was Pilcher with the drive. Floater, no good. Quickly back the other way. And that's a nice little jumper by Lucy Lebo, the junior guard. Another turnover for the Jayhawks. Coach Conrad says, okay, let's take a break, talk things over. He's going to take a 30-second timeout. And I should know it's a lot easier to stand up here and be critical of things like, ball control and possession and all those things. It's easy to stand up here and say do this or that, but sometimes when you're on that court, your hands aren't doing what you know they can do and should be doing. Your feet won't do what they can do and should be doing, and then you get yourself into a situation like this where you're down 9 points. But fortunately, we still have 2.5 to go in this second quarter. A lot of basketball left. If we could just dial up, ratchet up the intensity just a bit, but in an intelligent way too, I think that would serve us very well. Steal. Lou Ring. Near another steal. Bain and Cohagen into the game as the Jayhawks look for something, anything to work. Nice feed inside by Cohagen to Sage Bain, who can't get it to drop. Pilcher with the steal, trying to get her hands on that thing. I think they might call that a blocking foul on the defense. That probably could have gone either way. It appeared to me that Pilcher may have lowered her shoulder on that, but probably a 50-50 call, and I'm going to give that to the offense every time. So Pilcher will go to the line. She's going to shoot. Just one, no good. Grundy not wasting any time getting it back down there, just catching the Jayhawks defense flat-footed every time down the court. Lou Ring, deep three, 29-15 Spartans. Adriana Bolden, three, in and out. No rebound. Boy, it looked like a nice block by Cohagen, but must got a little piece of the hand. She's going to be called for the foul. That's going to send Lebo to the line. And she is a bit too strong on the first one. Peyton Bowes and Saylor Youngblood back into the game for Cohagen and Bolden. Lebo to shoot a second here. No good. Both teams are in a bonus situation, so we will shoot two from here on out. Peyton Bowes cannot get the roll. Jesup just ice cold from anywhere on the court. Lainey Pilcher with the three, knocks that one down. 45 seconds to go in this first half. See if the Jesup Jayhawks can pull together a string of good defensive plays and maybe put another score up here before half. No good by the Spartan three-pointer. Pilcher to Youngblood. Nice crossover. Got fouled on the way up. Carly Lynch into the game for the Spartans. Bowes underneath the Youngblood. Lainey Pilcher, three, got it. 21-29. Get another stop here, White. Pilcher back quickly to defend that ball. There you go. Bowes with the long attempt. Not close, but that was a nice way for the Jayhawks to end that period after a very lackluster first half in general. Lainey Pilcher comes through at the end of the period, knocks down two absolutely huge three-point shots, had some nice turnovers in the last seconds there to bring it to 21-29. As a reminder, for those of you who will be sticking around with us for our second game of the doubleheader, the men's game following the completion of this game, and I encourage you to stick around. We will, as usual, stop one feed and fire up a new one for that boys game. And then once again, you will have the pleasure of hearing a game called by Carson Leenow and Camden Oshner. Both of these young men graduated from Jesup last year, both basketball players, and I believe both at UNI. I know Leenow is at UNI. I think Oshner is there, but if I'm wrong about that, I do apologize to Camden. But anyway, that should be fun. They called a game, 2 games last year, and did a great job. It was fun to have some young and fresh blood up here calling games, so you guys don't have to listen to Dumb and Dumber week in and week out. Outside of that, yeah, Jayhawks 21, Spartans 29. I am going to break for a bit for halftime, and in about a little over 8 minutes, we will fire this machine back up and bring you the second half of Jayhawk basketball, coming to you on the live on the Jesup, the Jayhawk Sports Network from Heartland Technology. See you in a bit. And we are back in action here at the Jesup Gymnasium. Sage Bain at the top of the key, over to Peyton Youngblood. The three, and got it. That's nice to see from the sophomore. A little confidence builder. Frankly, we need some kids to step up out here, and I like to see that from Peyton Youngblood. She can be one of those kids, but she's got to believe it. Man, can't have those cross-court passes. Fortunately, back to Delaney, right where it came from, and then the travel. So I don't know where we're sitting at turnovers here in this game. Neither side can be very proud of their current turnover stat. Nice help defense. Peyton Youngblood. Good job by Sailor Youngblood. Sailor and Peyton, not sisters, but they are cousins. Sage Bain on the foul. I believe that is Sage's third foul, and it is. Abby Lindemann attempting her second shot. She'll get the second one to bring the Spartan total to 30 even. Lainey Pilcher, 10-footer, no good. Fouls her shot, gets the rebound up and in. Jesup into that loose four-court press, but enough to turn the Spartans over on that far side. Coach Lindemann says, let me get a timeout. He's going to take 30. Remind his players how they ended up with that lead in the first half, and that they probably need to try and follow in that same game plan. But I can assure you that Coach Conrad had some wise words for his Jayhawk squad during halftime, and I think we're seeing some of that play out in the early minutes of this third period. Jayhawks have Bose, Peyton Youngblood, Sailor Youngblood, Lainey Pilcher, and Sage Bain on the court. The Spartans have Lebo, Dole, Willis, Linderman, and Luring on the court. Peyton Bose, three, no good. Rebounded by Linderman. Quickly up the court, and that shot layup is made by Lindemann. Spartans really doing a nice job of defending in the half court. The full court as well, but Peyton Bose, three, a little strong on that one. I like the confidence though. Spartans doing a nice job of defending in the half court, really making it hard for the Jayhawks to do much offensively or get anything going offensively. Travel turn the ball over to the Jayhawks. The Jayhawks are certainly a team that does better on the move. They like to push it, work well when they can get a defensive steal, especially if you've got Laney, Pilcher, or Bose out on the front of it. In the half-court sets, generally not quite as effective. That's going to be a jump ball situation, ball to the visitors, the Spartans. Actually, that's going to be a foul. That foul will go against Sage Bain. That's Sage's fourth foul, so she's going to take a seat, as will Peyton Youngblood. Adriana Bolden and Emma Bose replace them. Nice defense by the Jayhawks. Adriana Bolden making things tough on the Spartans in that far corner, and she will turn them over. So the Jayhawks have an opportunity to close this gap a bit more. Work things around the perimeter. Without Olivia inside, their interior presence obviously shrinks a bit. Olivia also a phenomenal perimeter player, in my opinion. But she is on the bench, still nursing that sprained ankle a bit. Rebound by Pilcher, pushes it. She's going to get a foul. Foul goes against Lucy Lebo. Lucy's third foul, so she's going to take a seat. And Kelly Aldridge, the freshman, will check in for her. I like the play of Kelly Aldridge, especially for a freshman. She really gets after it. Nice intensity, and especially for a gal that age. Jayhawks need to be stronger with that ball. The Spartans have quick hands, and if you hang it out there, especially loosely, they're going to snatch that thing from you in a heartbeat. Turnover forced by the Jayhawks. Pilcher in the lane, cannot get that shot to go. That's almost automatic for Pilcher on most nights. No good tonight, and then she is going to pick up the foul. Pilcher's third of the night. 4 minutes to go. Coach Conrad may consider replacing Pilcher, as it's still fairly early in the second half. That's a girl that we cannot afford to lose. Nice job by Emma Bose, staying straight up. Could have taken that charge if she would have sold it a bit. Regardless, Jayhawk ball. And we're going to see Cohagen come in for Sailor Youngblood. Peyton Bose brings it across half court for the Jayhawks, down to Pilcher, into Cohagen. Tries to get it inside to Emma Bose, just too many defenders there. No call, and the Jayhawks come up with it. Long pass. Lainey Pilcher for the three. Got it. Lainey Pilcher's worked a lot on her three in the offseason. I brought this up before calling the games, and you know, historically, Lainey hasn't been known as for her shooting ability so much. She's a beast and can get to the rim almost anytime she wants to. Being shut down pretty well tonight, I should notice. Off the glass for Peyton Bose, but back to Pilcher. She put in a lot of time on her three-pointer, or her long distance shooting over the offseason. It's come a long ways. She's seen the results of that. 3 threes for Pilcher on the evening. And there she is with the steal, and she'll take this one all the way and convert. So just like that, the Jayhawks up 34-32, their first lead of the night. Some great pressure defensively. And of course, right when I say that, they have a little lapse, but they're right back at it here. And this is kind of what I meant by the Jayhawks. Almost got another bank. The Jayhawks are best in transition. Inside Willis. Aldridge with the shot, no good. That's a foul. Love the intensity out of Aldridge. I would have called the reach-in foul on her, but I love scrappy little players like that. Not a coach on the plant that doesn't love a defensive specialist, if that is what she is. I don't know if she is, but I like her intensity. Emma Bowes tries to get that ball back into the Jayhawk hands, but travels with it. Peyton Youngblood back into the game for Peyton Bowes. And we also see Lebo back into the game for the Spartans. Lynch may have just entered the game as well. She is in there. Whether or not she just entered, I can't confirm that. Pilcher's gonna come out of the game, take a breather. Pilcher has just 2 fouls, I think. I previously misstated that she had 3s. That is incorrect. Nice pass up to Emma Bowes. No call. Refs definitely letting them play. Peyton Youngblood squares up, can't get it to drop. She had all the time in the world there, just didn't go down for her. Both coaches coaching hard down below. You can probably hear them. Coach Conrad, you can certainly hear that. There you go, way to fight, Peyton Youngblood. Youngblood and Aldridge fighting for that loose ball. Love to see it. Aldridge a little slow to get up. I don't like to see that. He's going to head to the bench. I hope she appears to be okay. Dole and Venenga in for the Spartans. Pilcher back in for the Jayhawks. Paige Venenga, sophomore center. She has come in to give Carly Willis a breather. I would find, if I was Jesup, I would find a way to take it right at her. They do push it inside. Nice defense by Ellery Luring. As I said before, the refs are definitely letting these gals play, which I would always take that over the alternative. Lena Pilcher, floater, got it. Finally got one of those to roll in the final seconds of the third period. So great quarter of basketball for the Jayhawks. They halftime score was 21-29 in favor of the Spartans, and they turned things around and now lead 36-34. So hopefully we can get one final quarter of basketball like that out of your Jayhawks and come away with a victory tonight. I should also mention that a busy week here at Jesup. We've got something for you almost every night. Of course, short week with the holidays. Schools and many businesses were closed yesterday, but we're back at it, of course, here tonight. Boys game to follow this women's game. And then we will be back online Thursday evening as our Jayhawk wrestlers compete against Old Line Union in a triangular. That is on our home court here. We will not be announcing that. Nate and I are both unavailable that night, and honestly, you don't want me announcing wrestling. I love the sport, but I know not a darn thing about it. But you will be able to watch it on here, and we will have names on the screen to make things easier to follow. Friday, our men's and women's basketball team take the court here in Jesup again against the Old-Line Huskies. And then Saturday night, we've got a women's only contest here as Beckman Catholic comes to town for a JV varsity game. And there's probably freshmen as well, but I know for certain there's JV varsity. And we will be online calling that game Saturday night as well. So hopefully you can join us for all that good stuff, or at least some portion of it. And we'll do our best to try not to make your viewing experience any worse. Peyton Youngblood inbound and underneath Bose. Bose with the three, got it, nothing but net. Like to see her feeling it from out there. She knocked down a bank earlier. Lainey Pilcher, aggressive D here. Oh, they're gonna tag her for the foul. She looks a little dumbfounded. Thought it was pretty nice defense on Pilcher's part, but that ref was standing right next to her, so he certainly had a better view than I have. Up here in the patio, on the patio, I should say. Bo's got to be careful she doesn't overplay that on defense. Travel. Turnover by the Spartans. Once again, I wish I had the stats on turnovers. It's just got to be horrible. I mean, both ways. That sounds overcritical, but anybody that's been watching this game knows I'm not being overcritical. That's just reality. Nice ball movement by the Jayhawks to get it inside. Oh man, go up with that, Adriana. Peyton Bose takes it back out. Up to Pilcher. Pilcher looks inside to Sailor Youngblood. Nice give and go. Couldn't connect. Right idea by Youngblood. On the ground, Pilcher on the ground. Ooh, travel, wow. Even Peyton Youngblood's surprised by that. She got away with one there. I would have called that a body, but I'll take it. Youngblood surveys the situation down to Bose. Bose looking inside. You know, we're getting the ball inside from time to time, but we're just really not able to do much with it once we're down there. And now Adriana Bolden's going to get dinged with the offensive foul. Adriana's first of the evening. And she's going to come out. And Emma Bose will replace her. And we've also got Aldridge back in the game for the Spartans. Full timeout called by Coach Lindemann. The Jayhawks have, I don't want to say they've pulled into control this game because that would be a gross exaggeration, but they have increased their lead to 5, 39-34, with just over 6 minutes to go in this final period. Second half of this game is considerably different than the first half. The first half, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't enjoyable to watch. And if you agree with me, just imagine trying to call that first half. I'm being overly critical now, but second half, much easier on the eyes. Jayhawks came out with a lot more intensity. You know, they're getting some shots to fall. They're playing with greater purpose. They look like a team that wants to win this game. So also credit Coach Conrad and staff for making the appropriate adjustments at half, including maybe just getting in his girls' heads a bit and reminding them that we're on this court for a reason. Bose inbounds, gets it inside to Pilcher. can't get it to drop. A lot of contact there. Bowes will take it to the rack. No good. And foul by, I believe that's going to go against, it's going to go on, who is 10? Oh, Peyton Bowes. That's the foul. That's going to send Willis to the free throw line. She's going to shoot a pair as, no, this is a one-on-one. No good. That will stay with the Spartans. Cohagen. Bolden back into the game. Saylor Youngblood and Peyton Youngblood will take a seat. Apologies if I don't do as good a job calling the Spartan rotation out as well as I do with the Jayhawks. It's easier to see a familiar face and call it than it is trying to figure out, okay, is that a new face on the court? But honestly, the Spartans don't rotate a ton of girls. They've got about 3 girls that they're bringing in or out. I guess that's only one less than the Jayhawks, so my excuse isn't really applicable. But nonetheless, I'm doing the best I can, folks, so get off my back, all right? I'm just kidding. Nobody's on my back. Except the weight of the world, Anthony. Nice drive. No. Peyton with the ball. Oh, man. Somehow gets control. That puts it up. Does not go down. Scout Cohagen with the foul. Scout's second foul, Jesup's 8th team foul. Willis' first shot too strong, so struggling from the free throw line so far. But, and that wasn't Willis, that was Luring. The ball will stay with the Spartans as Sage Bain re-enters the game. She'll replace Peyton Bowes. I think we also saw Lindemann check back into the game for the Spartans. So the Spartans currently have Aldrich, Dole, Lindemann, Willis, and who else is sneaking around out there that I'm not seeing? Nope. That would, yeah, I got Dole. Luring. She was hiding from me. The Jayhawks, you got Peyton Youngblood underneath to Sage Bain, who couldn't connect. Emma Bowes, Pilcher, and Bolden. Jayhawks playing good defense. Boy, I just need to keep my mouth shut. They were really doing a nice job on defense there, limiting the opportunities for the Spartans to find a seam. They finally do, and we do reward them with a foul. Sending Luring back to the line. She makes her first. And she's going to get 2. Ooh, good foul. Lainey Dole with the hold. Laney's second foul, fourth team foul against the Spartans, so they have quite a few to give, not that they need to give them. Youngblood, Pilcher, Bolden up top. Emma Bowes on the far wing. Sage Bain underneath in the paint. Laney to the hoop, gets blocked. Back to the Spartans. Got to rebound that basketball, Jesup, box out. 3 white jerseys under the hoop, and we got to get a butt into them. Can't allow them to get those rebounds. Spartans looking for Willis, who goes to work inside. Couple spin moves, kicks out. Basket short, but once again cannot hang on to that basketball. That foul is going to go against Willis. Block in the back, over the back, if you will, depending on what you'd like to call it. That's Willis's fourth. Jesup looking to run a play here. Peyton gets a little, or Sage with a little bit of the screen. Pilcher didn't really use it, but it was enough to kind of screw the defense up there for the Spartans and allow Laney to get to the rack. Wasn't able to get the shot to fall, but she's going to shoot a pair here. First one good. And the second one will be good for Pilcher as well. Lebo back into the game. She's going to replace Aldridge, and Peyton Bowes will come into the game after the timeout to replace, if I had to guess, Peyton Youngblood. I won't say that for sure. Coach Conrad with the full minute timeout as we near the end of this first game. 3:15 to go. Jayhawks lead 41-36. Once this game is over, we will shut down this feed and, as usual, start up a new feed for the Jayhawk men's basketball game. Again, that will be called by Carson Leenow and Camden Oshner. So stick around for that. Should be an entertaining hour and a half of basketball. The Grundy Center Spartans men team is currently 5-1, 6-1, 5 or 6-1. I don't have it here. 6-1 on the season, and their only loss coming to, well, it depends what service you looked at. Number 2 ranked Applington Park Harrisburg, and they only lost to AP by 2 points. So high quality Spartans men team come to town, and should be a good basketball game. It'll be fun to see how Jesup competes. Jesup boys don't have a lot of height. That's kind of our Achilles heel. We don't compete as well with teams that have height. So, and I didn't look closely enough at Grundy to see what they have for size. But in the meantime, we still got a girls basketball game ahead or going here. Jump ball situation. Ball got to get away from Adriana Bolden. Spartans came in strong and took it away. They're going to kick ball. I think it caught the side of Sage Bain's foot. They were trying the entry pass to Willis. Did not get it. Recover. Coach Conrad below shouting out defensive instructions for his team. Not shouting that one out, of course. That foul is on Adriana Bolden, the block. It's going to be 2 shots. Jesup with 10 fouls, so everything from here on out for the Spartans is 2 shots. Sailor Youngblood checking back into the game, replacing Sage Bain. As Abby Lindemann takes the second of her 2 shots. A little short on that one. Rebound Youngblood, Sailor Youngblood. Pilcher bring the ball up the court. That ball just does not want to cooperate with the Jayhawks tonight. It seems like every time we get it, we're just playing with a hot potato. Bolden up top looking for Pilcher, back to Bose. Surveying the situation, letting some time run, but we are down to 5 seconds on the clock. Somebody's got to shoot. Not going to happen. That was a situation where I think the Jayhawks may have forgotten for a bit that we're working with a shot clock this year, because we had some open looks that we should have taken as time was quickly moving down. Willis with the shot underneath. Bose back the other way. Nice feed inside to Pilcher, and she does it when it matters most. That was a nice play by Coach Conrad. Set up a little isolation play for Pilcher down low. She drew the double team. She was able to drop step through it and gave a slightest little pump fake and drew the foul. And makes it 3. That's a big 3 points with $1:20 to go in this game. Shot by Lubo, no good. High archer. Up quickly to Bolden. Nice pass across the baseline to Sage Bain. Can't get the shot, but she will get fouled and take a trip to the line, see if she can knock the pair down. Foul against Lindemann, her 3rd. Sage Bain first shot, a little strong. Thought maybe she'd get the roll, no good. Let's get one here, Sager. Hand in the cookie jar. There you go. Just been the full court press, or whatever we call this. Ooh, I don't know. Foul against Pilcher. I didn't see it, but it must have happened because nobody's really arguing that. And Pilcher didn't really look surprised by it. Worth noting that is Pilcher's 4th foul, though. Sage Bain coming out of the game. Sailor Youngblood in. 45-39 Jayhawks. As Willis is at the line shooting and makes it. Oh boy, get it across. Quick foul by Lindemann. She's got some to give. That's just her. Actually, that's her 4th. I was thinking she only had 2, but that's her 4th foul. Sage Bain, she's going to come back in for Youngblood. Bolden can't get that foul shot to fall. Sage Bain, nice defense underneath, straight up. That's just a nice move by Willis, but good defense by Sage Bain to not commit that foul. Sage Bain had Peyton Bowes right ahead of her. I would have loved to see her get that ball to Peyton Bowes, just because Spartans are looking to foul, and Peyton Bowes is, I'm sorry, not Peyton Bowes, Peyton Youngblood's a little better foul shooter than Sage Bain. Emma Bowes into the game for Peyton Youngblood. And let's see Sage prove me wrong here. Drop 2 for us. There you go, there's one. Let's go. Get in there. 1-1. Nice job, Bain. Seconds, 18 on the shot clock. Nice drive and score by who was that? I totally missed who that was. Luring. 13.5 to go, 46-44. Jayhawks with the 2-point lead. This has been a interesting game, you know, battle or first half or second half compared to first half is kind of like night and day difference. And Jesup was kind of pulled away from or with it for a while there, but here we are back at a 2-point game. Both teams with 10+ fouls, so 2 shots from regardless of what happens here. Possession arrow to Jesup, so if we have a jump ball situation, the ball will remain with Jesup. And the Jayhawks will inbounds on the far left side of your screen underneath Spartan basketball hoop. Adriana Bolden will take the ball out. We've got Pilcher, Sailor Youngblood, Sage Bain, and Peyton Bowes on the floor for the Jayhawks. Ball goes into Peyton Bowes. Quick foul given by Ellery Luring. That's going to send Peyton Bowes to the foul line to shoot a pair. Don't have to tell anybody how important these shots at the end of the game are. A little short on that first one. Get your legs into this one, Peyton. Jayhawks off the line. Get that. And no good. So it's a 1-possession game here for the Spartans as they are quickly down the court. Up and in. Luring. Lynch. Neither one of them. That was Willis. I believe it was Willis. I can't keep track of the blonde-headed girls. So there we are. The Jesup girls had it. They had it. It was there for the taking. But now we're going to play some overtime. $46 as we go into this 5th and hopefully final overtime period. And with any luck, this will be the Jesup's best basketball of the evening. Some foul trouble on both sides of the ball. Of course, Pilcher for the Jayhawks with 4 fouls. And on the Spartans side of things, both Lebo and Willis are also in foul trouble with 4 apiece. So neither coach wants to lose either or any of those girls. Got the new recruits up in the patio behind me here, waiting to get on the mic to call the Jesup game. So you're in for some much better entertainment for this the second half of the evening here, as the tip does go to the Spartans, and that's a quick 2 points for Luring. And I do believe Luring was the one that made that final shot in regular time. Back the other way, Pilcher also converts the 2, 48 all, 3:40 left. Jesup in a full court press, led by Lainey Pilcher. Almost forced the turnover, and do force the turnover. That's going to go Jesup's way, as the ball did go out on Lainey Dole's leg. Peyton Youngblood inbounds to Lainey Pilcher. Lainey Pilcher will take it as the Spartan defense clears out, and she's going to go all the way to the hoop. Oh, dishes to Sailor Youngblood, who I think just didn't realize she was going to have a ball all of a sudden and took one extra step. Nothing hurt Sailor. Let's get the ball back. Step out. Rebound. Peyton Youngblood. Call timeout. It's going to be a foul situation. I thought they were going to call a jump ball. They do call a foul against Lebo, and that's going to be her 5th, so she's going to take a seat. I don't know if she realizes that yet, but that is 5 on Lucy Lebo, which will send Peyton Youngblood to the line to shoot a pair. In for Lucy Lebo is Carly Lynch, the freshman. Freshman guard. Peyton Youngblood to shoot first of a 2-shot foul. A little short. Get the legs into that. There must be a dog in the house tonight. Some barking in the background. Emma Bowes, she's going to come in for Adriana Bolden. Oh, good, but she does get her own rebound. Takes it back. Travel. No. What do we got? Not exactly sure what just transpired there. I don't know if that was an official timeout. I believe that was just an official stop of play. I really don't have the slightest idea why that occurred, but Spartans with the ball. Into Willis. Tries to work her way underneath. Nothing there. But big 3 from Lainey Dole. Take that to the rack. Lainey Pilcher, no good. Ties it up. Jump ball arrow favors the Jayhawks, so the ball will stay here. Peyton Youngblood inbound. We're going to see a full timeout called by Coach Conrad. Talk things over, see if he can draw something up that's going to result in a 2 or 3 points for the Jayhawks. 2:15 left in extra time here in Jesup. Again, you're watching Jesup Women's Basketball on the J-Hawks Sports Network, brought to you from Heartland Technology. I'm Luke Baldwin. Nate Clayberg is on assignment somewhere, and I'm up here in the patio with producer Anthony Baugh and camera operator Eric Clark. Again, we will, following this game, we'll shut this feed down. We'll fire up a new feed, and you're going to have a much better listening experience with Carson Lenau and Camden Oshner. And I have confirmed they are both at UNI. I took a guess previously, and that has been confirmed. Peyton Bowes looking to inbounds, does get into. Oh! Sage Bain can't convert it. Looked like she even got one on the arm, but no call. Nearly turned it over. Aldridge with the fake, but travels. Thank goodness, because she did make that layup. Sailor Youngbutt re-entering the game. She's going to replace Emma Bowes. Adriana Bolden also coming in to the top of that press break, screening across from Peyton Bowes. Spartans babysitting that 3-point lead that is going to look a whole lot bigger the more time we let run off this clock without putting some points on the other side of it. Willis working down inside, kicks it back out. Almost got the bank. Rebound up and in for the Spartans. Foul against Callie Aldrich. Probably not what Coach Linneman was looking for at this point in the game, given the Jesup J-Hawks potentially, I don't want to say easy points, but easier points. Peyton Bowes does get the first. Emma Bowes is going to check in. She's going to replace Sailor Youngblood. Peyton Bowes looking to make an even 50 here for the Jayhawks, and she will. Back to a 3-point difference. 50 seconds to go. Watch your feet there, Laney. Get out. Turnover to the Jayhawks. Nice defensive pressure by the ladies in white. Laney Pilcher on this near side, potentially just out of camera. No, you got her. She'll inbounds to Adriana Bolden. Bolden to Peyton Bowes. Pushing the ball. Bolden inside to Pilcher. Pilcher looks, makes space, up and in. Quick timeout by Coach Conrad. That'll be a 30-second timeout for Conrad and his Jayhawks, as the Jayhawks have brought it to just a 1-point ball game, 52-53, with the Spartans on top. Nice work by Laney Pilcher inside there. Actually, nice work by everybody. I forget who had that interior feed to Pilcher, but she drew the instant double team and did a nifty move, as she generally does, and got that ball to drop. So again, the Grundy Center Spartans looking to make it 3-6 on the season, as the J-Hawks looking to make it 5-3. Willis wide open, intelligently brings it out and forces Jesup to foul. Sage Bain exits the game. Sailor Youngblood comes into the game. Willis going to shoot a pair. No good on the first. Leaves the door open for the Jayhawks. If they're able to rebound, this will remain a one-point game, or a one-possession game. Ten seconds to go. Jesup's looking. Coach Conrad with the wise timeout. Peyton Bowes was not able to find anybody down there, so we're going to take a minute for Coach Conrad and Coach Lindemann to talk things over with their squad. Possession arrow does favor Grundy Center in the event of a jump ball situation. Willis and Pilcher both playing with 4 fouls. That doesn't necessarily matter with 8.8 seconds to play, but if Jesup was to tie this thing up and we go to double overtime, then that again becomes, you know, a long bit of time to play with no fouls to give. Lebo already on the bench with 5 for the Spartans. Okay, Jesup basketball on the near side right in front of you. That is Adriana Bolden set to inbounds. You've got Pilcher in the far right corner, Bowes at the top, Sailor Youngblood on the far side, and Emma Bowes underneath. Bowes inbounds, looking inside to Pilcher. Spartans with some good D, 4.8 left to play. I think you got to look for something inside to Pilcher. Definitely trying to isolate her. Oh, and we turned the ball over. It was a good screen. Pilcher was open. We just couldn't connect on that pass. Pilcher's going to take a seat. Peyton Youngblood in as Ellery Luring is going to shoot 2 here. She misses the first. 1.6 on the clock. That is enough to inbounds and throw it, but that's a long ways to throw it. Conrad does get the timeout. They're going to, I assume, put 1.6 back on the clock. At very least, they got to put 1.3 on. Anything less than that, you're just not going to get anything done. I don't know who you have catch this and try to heave it up there. Somebody with that kind of strength. It did just occur to me that Pilcher was the one that committed that final foul. So she is on the bench now. Again, 1.3 to go. Watching Coach Conrad draw something up here. I think he's maybe going to try to get the wings on the run, maybe throw something deep to where he could give a girl, whoever that is, an actual chance to get it to the hoop. But at 1.3 seconds, this is a catch and shoot situation. You don't have much time to mess around with it. Hopefully you're on the run and already have some momentum. 52-54, Grundy Center's lead. Sailor Youngblood to inbounds. Emma and Peyton Bowes at the top of the key. Oh, man. You could see what they were doing, but it didn't quite work out. So the final score here at Jesup is 52-54. The Grundy Center Spartans will take this victory with them. Good hard-fought battle. You know, like I said previously, I think we can all take or leave that first half out, but the second was definitely entertaining. Both teams worked hard, and the Spartans they got a few more breaks than we did. So the Jayhawks will go and regroup as they look to take on the Olwine Huskies here Friday evening, and then again Saturday evening they'll take on the Beckman Catholic. Both games here. But for now, this again is Luke Baldwin. Let's see. I was looking for the little words that Nate had written. He writes me something up every year, and then I can never get to it when it's time. But you can visit or follow Jayhawks Sports Network on Twitter at JayhawksSN. Share us on Facebook. But for myself and the entire crew, on-site producer Anthony Baugh, camera operator Eric Clark, and executive producer Tony Lang, I am Luke Baldwin from the Hawks Nest at Jesup Community Schools in Jesup, where the final score is Jesup 52, Grundy Center 54. To watch this entire game on replay as well as other previous Jesup High School athletic events, go to the video section on our Facebook page. This is the Jayhawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology with no music tonight, but go Jayhawks and stay online. As soon as I bounce out here, they're going to start another feed, and again we're going to have Carson Leanow and Camden Oshner call the Jesup boys game for you. So strap in, that should be a good time.